They laughed at his ideas. They rejected his dreams, and yet he smiled. Because deep down, he believed in something greater than failure. He believed in himself. This is the story of Jack Ma, the teacher, who turned rejection into revolution and built one of the greatest business empires in modern history. Jack Ma was born on September 10, 1964, in Hangzhou, China, a place far from the shining cities and global networks we know today. His parents were traditional musicians and storytellers, barely earning enough to make ends meet. As a young boy, Jack was curious, outspoken, and endlessly energetic. But there was one problem: he wasn't good at school. He failed his primary school exams twice, failed middle school 3 times, and failed the college entrance exam not once, but 2 times. Most people would have given up, but Jack didn't. He believed that education wasn't just about grades, it was about learning how to never stop trying. After years of persistence, Jack finally got into Hangzhou Normal University, where he studied English. But what truly changed his life wasn't a classroom, it was tourists. Every morning, young Jack would ride his bicycle for 40 minutes to a nearby hotel just to practice English with foreigners visiting his city. He didn't have fancy books or expensive tutors, he just had curiosity and courage. One of those tourists gave him his first English nickname, Jack. That name would soon echo across the world. After graduation, Jack wanted just one thing: a stable job. But fate wasn't ready to make it easy for him. He applied for 30 different jobs and was rejected every single time. He even applied to be a server at KFC. 24 people applied, 23 got hired, and Jack Ma was the only one rejected. He was told he wasn't smart enough, wasn't skilled enough, and that he would never succeed. But Jack just smiled because he had something more powerful than talent, a dream that absolutely refused to die. Through it all, there was one person who stood by him: his wife, Zhang Ying. They met at university, long before Jack became a billionaire. When Jack started his first translation business and earned only about $20 a month, she never left his side. She once said, "Jack is not a handsome man. But I fell in love with him because he can do things handsome men cannot do." Behind every great dreamer, there's always someone who believes in them before the rest of the world does. In 1995, Jack Ma visited the United States for the very first time. It was there that he used a computer and the internet for the first time. Out of curiosity, he searched for the word China. Nothing came up, no results. And right then, an idea sparked. What if I create something that connects China to the world? He returned home, inspired, and gathered 17 of his friends in his small apartment in Hangzhou. With just $1,000 and no technical skills, Jack Ma founded Alibaba, an online marketplace for small businesses. At the time, people thought he was crazy. No one believed the internet would ever take off in China. But Jack didn't listen to the doubt, he listened to his vision. Alibaba started small, but it grew faster than anyone could have possibly imagined. By connecting small Chinese suppliers with global buyers, Jack Ma gave hope to millions of entrepreneurs who had been invisible to the world. His company survived the dot-com crash, fought against giants like eBay, and ultimately became a global empire. In 2014, Alibaba went public on the New York Stock Exchange, raising $25 billion, the largest IPO in history at that time. The boy who failed his exams had become one of the richest men in the world. But Jack Ma never saw himself as just a businessman. He saw himself as a teacher teaching the world how to dream differently. He once said, "You should learn from your competitor, but never copy. If you copy, you die." His ambition wasn't just about money, it was about impact. He invested in education, sustainability, and empowering young people. He founded the Jack Ma Foundation to support innovation and rural teachers in China. Jack believes that technology should serve humanity, not replace it. And that real success means lifting others up, not stepping on them. Even after stepping down as Alibaba's chairman, Jack remains a powerful symbol of resilience and vision. He loves Tai Chi, nature, and teaching young minds. He often says, "When people think you're crazy now, you'll be remembered as a genius later." From a boy rejected by 30 jobs to a man who employed hundreds of thousands, Jack Ma didn't just build a company, he built belief. Because success isn't about never falling. It's about standing up every single time you do. This is Jack Ma, the man who turned rejection into revolution. Thank you so much for watching. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories of people who changed the world. See you next time.